Hello everyone, my name is Desi Susanti. Now, I would like to present my research entitled History of Coastal Areas, the Impact of Coastal Pollution on the Socio-Economic Life of Sukaraja Fishermen from 2008 to 2015. Sukaraja is an area located on the coast of Lampung Bay as a part of the administrative area of the city of Bandar Lampung. There are three rivers that lead to Lampung City, namely Wailuni, Kali Kuala, and Waikunyit. The Sukaraja coastal location is adjacent to Panjang Port, which is also on the coast of Lampung Bay. Its geographic location makes many Sukaraja residents work as fishermen, who make the sea and the coast their main life sport. Sukaraja fishermen are well known as payam fishermen. Payam is a term for the traditional fishing method of Sukaraja fishermen. Fishermen go to the sea using traditional non-engine boats, then spread their nets in the sea and leave them for 2 until 3 hours. After that, the fishermen, amounting to 11 people, then collectively pull the net to the shore. Around 1998, Sukaraja fishermen fishing activities began to be disrupted by the presence of plastic in the waters and the coast of Lampung Bay. Over the following decade, things got worse. This situation was then exacerbated by the presence of waste polluting the waters of Lampung Bay. This pollution directly impacts the livelihood of Sukaraja fishermen, who depend on marine and coastal ecosystem as the main support for fishermen's livelihoods. This research aims to examine how plastic and waste pollution in Lampung Bay and its coast affect the lives of Sukaraja fishermen socially and economically. The main focus of this research is how the history of the life of the Sukaraja fishermen concerning the pollution of plastic and waste that has been going on for more than a decade. Overall, this research aims to contribute to the scientific discussion on the preservation of the coastal ecosystems, that a balance is needed in the relationship between nature and humans. The method used in this research is a historical method, which consists of 4 stages: heuristics, criticism, interpretation, and historiography. This research utilizes sources such as some related documents, as well as provides interviews with historical actors and witnesses of past events. The analysis of this research is as follows. Before being covered by plastic, Sukaraja Beach was a white sandy beach that had lots of coral reefs. The sustainability of the marine and coastal ecosystem in Sukaraja was still well preserved. There was no pollution in the area. Entering the 1998 period, plastic waste began to appear to pollute the Sukaraja coast, but the conditions were not yet severe. Around 2008, the condition of coastal pollution from plastics was getting worse, as seen by the start of covering the shores of Sukaraja with piles of plastic. Apart from that, during this period and beyond, fishermen also have to deal with waste pollution in the waters and coast of Lampung Bay. The types of plastic that dominate pollution on the Sukaraja coast are plastic bags and styrofoam. Apart from that, there are also organic wastes such as pieces of wood and bamboo. The waste that has polluted the waters of Lampung Bay is in the form of oil spill, coal spills, and factory waste. Plastic pollution on the Lampung Bay coast comes from domestic waste from surrounding residents, ocean currents, and rubbish in the river that flows into the sea. Besides, waste pollution comes from spilled oil and coal from ships passing through Lampung Bay. Apart from that, according to fishermen's testimony, the waste also came from factories in the upper plain cities that were dumped into the river when it rained. This suspicion is based on the fact that when heavy rains fall, the water in Lampung Bay changes color and there are abnormalities in the fish. The paya method, which is used as a fishing method by fishermen in Sukaraja, indirectly also presents its problems for the coastal ecosystem. The plastic dragged along the fishing net to the mainland is left to pile up on the beach. This waste pollution has an impact on decreasing the fish catch of fishermen and has an effect on decreasing water quality in the waters of Lampung Bay, which causes the fish to move away from the waters and the bay coast. The decrease in the number of fish catch, which reaches up to 80%, directly impacts on the decrease in fishermen's income. To continue to be able to meet the needs of their families, the fishermen then look for other alternative jobs to increase income, such as construction labor. The conclusions of this research is as follows. Plastic and waste pollution in the waters and coastal areas of Sukaraja is a phenomenon that has been going on for more than a decade. Both of these pollutions harm the socio-economic life of Sukaraja fishermen. Plastic waste pollution on the coast of Sukaraja has an impact on the sustainability and preservation of the coastal ecosystem, the comfort and safety of fishermen and the Sukaraja community. Waste pollution has a direct impact on fishermen's income from fishing because of the decline in water quality affects reduced catch. The factors that influence these pollutions are dominated by land-based activities. The efforts of the city and provincial governments are considered not optimal and do not provide long-term solutions to pollution problems in the waters and coasts of Lampung Bay, particularly Sukaraja. Here is the picture of Sukaraja coast that researchers took. That's all my presentation for International University Symposium on Humanities and Arts 2020. Thank you for the opportunity and see you later.